The defenses of Echo Base on the planet Hoth are currently warming up their cannons, preparing for a mass invasion. The Imperials are currently sending forward hundreds of tanks. They range from AT-ATs all the way to AT-STs, with snowtroopers in the cargo holds ready to jump out and fight the rebel trenches. The rebels have never fought such a massive invasion before. Hey, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are doing probably the largest invasion of Hoth that I have ever done on this channel. We have hundreds of rebel troopers defending the Echo Base trenches. They've got themselves a bunch of these turrets. I don't know what these are called. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys know. But they've also got dish turrets here too, and rocket launchers and everything they could possibly need to hold back the Empire. The Empire is sending forward many AT-ATs, many AT-STs as well, and there are hundreds of Imperial troopers within these AT-ATs ready to spill out and attack. There is only a small interior defense that I've set up here, so basically the outside is going to be the best way to defend Echo Base right now. If the Imperials get on the inside, it's very slim chances that they'll manage to hold out. But it should be a really interesting video. I hope you guys enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button. Let's try our best to get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. That would be awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going for 500K this year, and comment on down below if you'd like to see some more, Galactic Civil War content. We rarely do it on the channel, but when we do, it's super fun. So let me know if you want to see some more. All right, guys, let's get into the video. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Righty then, gamers, let's go in slow-mo here for the start, and press start right here. This is going to probably be a little bit laggy, at least at the beginning of the battle, and yes, we do have a little bit of lag there. There we go. Okay, the battle did manage to start without crashing. We love to see it already. Some of the AT-STs receiving some incoming flak from the rebel forces here. However, a lot of those shots really did miss, so that was not exactly fantastic. The second round of shots going out. We've also got the rebel troopers here firing out their blasters at some of the snowtroopers that have exited. Each of the AT-STs actually does have one crew member that will pop out at the beginning of battles. It's very weird that they have like one slot for troop transport. It's just a strange thing. Meanwhile, the AT-ATs have like 50 soldiers or something like that that they can hold and then spill out onto the battlefield, and that's what they are doing right now while the AT-STs begin sort of the ground invasion work here. The AT-ATs are supplying the troopers. There we go. First AT-ST going down here on the far left flank, but let's not dilly-dally at the far left. Let's go towards the middle and see what's happening over here. Actually, not a lot. Most of the AT-STs heading to the far left. But on the far right, it seems like we do have some action incoming as AT-STs and AT-AT begin to move forward over here. We got rockets about to hit, but it does miss just barely by a little bit. And this AT-ST manages to survive right there. A couple of these dish turrets already losing their rebel soldiers on top of them from incoming HE fire, which is just absolutely brutal. It's hard to survive that, especially on a dish turret where you just don't have that much armor for yourself. There we go, another AT-ST blowing up sky high right there. Not before it got a few kills, though, on this battlefield. Oh, and there goes another dish turret right there, baby. That is tough to see for the rebels, but you have to remember, even if the rebels do lose all of their turrets and heavier armaments, they still do have rocket launchers, which are pretty effective against AT-STs. It's like a 2 or 3 shot kill. Actually, in the old Galaxy at War mod before the newest update, it used to be a 1-shot kill. Literally, if you hit a bazooka shot into an AT-ST, you would insta-kill it, which was, of course, crazy underpowered for the AT-ST armor. It needed a buff, so, that is a good change for this. Oh, wow. One of those shots missed this AT-ST, but then continued backwards and hit that one back there. That is very, very lucky for that Rebel Bazooka Trooper. Again, the middle, not really seeing too much action. Seems like they're firing into the ATSTs over here, but most of the Imperial enemies are going for this far left position over here for the Rebel trench line, which is really, really weird. A lot of these dish turrets have already been targeted by the Imperials and have lost their troopers. I imagine a lot of these other cannons, again, I forget the name of them. I imagine a lot of them have lost their troopers inside them too from incoming fire. So this side of the battlefield is really taking an absolute beating for the Rebel Alliance here. They've taken out a number of the ATSTs, which is definitely helpful, but just the sheer amount of enemies that are coming for them over here, making it very, very difficult for them to survive. The Imperials are really going for that all-in approach on one side of the battlefield and not leaving a lot for the Rebels to work with. If they were more spread out, the Rebels would have probably an easier time in this battle. But even with all of this pressure hitting this far left side of the battlefield for the Rebels, they're doing a great job. They're taking out ATST after ATST here. I am very actually impressed by the defense that these boys are putting up. It is quite impressive here, really. It is really, really quite impressive. More ATSTs over here taking some hits. Looks like Imperial soldiers are going to start moving towards the middle line over that way, which will be cool to see. And over here on the far right, we have more ATST action. More ATSTs have begun to move in over here along with that AT-AT right up there, and they're beginning to pressure this far right side yet again. Of course, the entrance to the Echo Base is going to be more towards the middle line over this way, so the Rebels are still somewhat safe currently. More ATSTs over here are going down and getting destroyed by outgoing Rebel fire. You gotta love it. And here we've got some infantry fire going out against some of these snowtroopers. Let's see if we can't zoom in on that at least a little bit here. Yep, here we go. Some snowtroopers over here are firing in at some of those Rebel soldiers. Those Rebels do have some deep trenches though, so it's gonna be tough for those Imperials to actually get any hits on them. All right, more ATSTs attempting to come forward here, but they are blowing up sky high from the Rebel resistance right there. You'll love to see it. All right, let's move back over to the far left over this way. And we do have more attacking going on over this way as well. More ATSTs blowing up. Yes! Let's go. Although these Rebel lines are seriously thinning. Most of the infantry is dead in the front there, and a few are dying in the back here as well. So it is a bit of a tough defense, even though they do appear to be winning at least somewhat at the moment. They're shooting dead ATSTs here. Stop doing that. What do you think, guys? These are already dead. Just chill. Fire at the living ones, you know? Come on, fellas. Come on. We're better than this. There we go. Now they're shooting at some of these living ones over this way. Got some sort of rocket trooper over here working his magic against these boys. Let's try and get a nice zoom in here. Oh, it looks beautiful. Most of this infantry, though, isn't really firing at all because the snowtrooper infantry is just like all the way back here, which is definitely out of their range currently for those shots. It is definitely a tank versus turret battle at the moment, which honestly, I really like tank versus turret battles. They're pretty cool to watch, so I'm okay with it. All right, on the far right over here, actually most of the ATSTs over here that we saw coming forward are dead. They're still AT-ATs though, and a whole lot of infantry back here. Also, this one ATST just never came forward. Sorry, I just booped the mic a little bit. Sorry if that rolled it or something like that. Let's bring this thing forward. I don't know why it didn't come forward. Is it crewed? Yeah, it's crewed. All right, it just didn't. It's being cowardly. It didn't want to participate in the battle. Well, sucks for it, because it's coming forward now, baby. All right, let's see this rocket. Come on, big shot. No, terrible shot. What was that? Hey, buddy, aim better, okay? Do better. You can be better. Actually, aim with that thing next time. How about that? How about that? Alrighty then. Look at this graveyard of ATSTs over here. We might have another one joining the graves here, and yes, we do. The triple shot from the Rebel Alliance right there, striking that ATST down. This AT-AT is like, you know what, guys? Let's pivot and move this way, because this trench line, they just don't want to die, do they? They really just don't. All right, let's bump it up a speed here, boys, as, you know, we get going into this battle a little bit further. We need some more action. Actually, let's go full speed, because this is such a big battlefield. It can be a little bit hard for the enemies to actually move forward and things like that. Got another ATST approaching over this way, and actually we have a lot of infantry back there that is going to be approaching pretty soon. Oh, nice shot into that thing. It stuns the ATST. but it's still coming forward. Oh, there we go. Catches it in the leg and takes it out. And here comes the infantry. This is going to be the real question, is after all of this bombardment that the rebels have suffered currently, are they going to still be able to actually hold out against infantry that ends up coming forward right here? And of course, some of those AT-ATs are firing at some of the infantry now. So this could be a disaster for the infantry right now. You know, they survived that first wave, but now there is possibly the harder enemy coming forward here. The middle still barely touched by the Empire, so these guys I'm not too worried about. They're still doing very, very well. How about the right side? Is more infantry coming? Oh yeah, that's a lot of infantry coming forward. Okay. The far right is about to get their cheeks clapped, their salads tossed, all of the things. Oh, timber. Oh, that's really lucky. That is so unbelievably lucky for the rebels right there. Holy cow, I can't believe their luck. That was big. And look at that, the snowtrooper, the snowtroopers that were in charge of commanding that AT-AT have to bail out, and they get pretty much clobbered by incoming rebel fire, and they all die right there. Oh, what luck for the rebels. That's one AT-AT that they do not have to take down with rockets or anything like that, because it was so dumb as to go into the trenches. It just had to do that, apparently. But here comes that snowtrooper infantry that is a little bit scary for the rebels right there. Yes, no good. Oh, look at all the AT-ATs over here. For some reason, most of the AT-ATs decide to attack on this side of the battlefield. I'm telling you, this side of the battlefield got the short end of the stick. They, they are not having a good time, I can tell you that much for sure. They got Imperial AT-STs coming at them in the hundreds. Now they've got AT-ATs providing cover fire for snowtroopers that are coming at them. It's brutal, but still, after all this time, they're somehow managing to stay alive. What are these AT-STs doing here? What is this? I've never seen this glitch before. What on earth is that? Okay, well, we're not going to question it. That's a new glitch for Galaxy at Warmog right there. Oh yeah, shoot it right in the tuchus. Get that little butthole. Shoot it. Fire. You got it. Do it. He might be out of range. It's okay. Some more of these guys over here are shooting the butthole of the AT-AT. Very impressive stuff. Butthole shots are not easy to come by, so, you know, props to those lads. Okay, we have quite a number of turrets over here from the middle, actually finally getting the range they needed to strike out at some of these snowtroopers, and that's probably going to be really, really helpful for this far side trench defense here, which is now just starting to get kind of overrun by snowtroopers. They are actually entering into the trench lines over this way, and they've killed most of these rebel soldiers here. There's still a few resistance troopers over this way that are holding out currently. They don't have major weaponry, a couple machine guns and things like that they can try and stop them with, but they might just not have the numbers for it. There's also a couple more over here, but they're getting so heavily suppressed by these snowtroopers. Further back, though, there is a solid line of soldiers and turrets to help out, so maybe these guys can provide the cover fire needed to stop this snowtrooper advance in its tracks. There we go. Really nice turret shot right there. Took out a number of snowtrooper infantry right in the line right there. More in the trenches, though, just spamming fire into the rebel lines. Woo, baby. This is really, really tough. The more I look at Echo Base here, the more I just see Crate. I feel like Crate really was just like a clone of Hoth, except lamer because you never actually got to see a real battle there. You know what I'm saying, dude? Such wasted potential. Such wasted potential. Although, truth be told, the Crate map in Star Wars Battlefront 2, extraordinarily fun to play on. Extraordinarily fun to play on. Really, really enjoy that. Alright, we do have more bazooka shots going out there into the butthole of that AT-AT. These things have just such heavy armor. I forgot how powerful these things are. Might have added too many of them to the battlefield, but some more are deciding to enter into the trenches here. Oh, this one's sirens are actually going off, so it could die very soon. And it's going into the trenches, which is a tripping hazard for these things. And honestly, in the movie, Empire Strikes Back, that is kind of how the rebels dealt with them, is just, trip them up. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. Then you get yourself a kill without having to do all the work of the kill. You just gotta, you know, trip them up a little bit. Maybe that's why they use trenches here. Oh, but look, this one is on fire. It is about to go down. Keep up the fire, boys. Come on. I want to see this thing down. The number of seconds before it can get too many rounds off. We don't need more dead rebels. Oh, well, we have more dead rebels. More are going down over here. There we go. Come on. Pour more bazooka fire into this thing. Yes, there we go. Oh, God. It's about to... Oh, it landed on some rebels right there. You know what? Their sacrifice is appreciated. How are there more rebel soldiers still back here in this line? I swear, that's really, really impressive that these guys are standing tall this whole time. Look at this, snowtroopers moving through this way, attempting to take them out, but gosh dang, these guys refuse to die. They just absolutely refuse to quit on this battlefield. Dude, the Hoth uniforms for rebels, so nice. They look so unbelievably good. I love them. They're so dope. Okay, we got 2 more AT-ATs heading up the middle line over this way. Hopefully these turrets can do something about them. Might take a little bit of doing, but they could certainly kill them. What's happening over here? We haven't checked in on this side for a while. Looks like snowtroopers have secured this entire trench line here. The next trench line has yet to really fire too much at them. A couple of the dish turrets on this trench line have died already though, but I think war is about to break out on this end of the battlefield yet again. I'm guessing the rebels are gonna not let these guys free roam for too much longer here. Or maybe they will. I don't know. They're definitely in range, so I don't see why they're not firing at these snowtroopers here. I guess it is what it is. There's also like a ton of snowtroopers just like way back here, which is kind of funny. Oh, look, over here actually. They're just getting into range of these rebels and starting to skirmish with them a little bit. The rebels in the trench line firing at them, or at least starting to get some fire out at them. No! Okay, we got some more shots coming out from the AT-ATs in the back here that are side sweeping right now, and that is killing a lot of the rebel infantry right there. There's a bazooka trooper right here. He is valuable to the rebels. Hopefully he can stay alive for at least a little bit longer here. Oh! Wait, we might have our third AT-AT go down. Yes! The tripping hazard technique works again! Another AT-AT crashes on the battlefield right there, and that's gonna turn on fire and eventually blow up right there. That's beautiful. 3 AT-ATs down at the hands of the rebel trenches. Yes, very, very good. All right, these guys still in this thing. So unbelievably impressive what these guys have managed to do on this battlefield. So impressive. There's very few snowtroopers left alive on this side of the battlefield too. Not even any like way back there either. All right, another AT-AT is crossing into rebel lines over this way. It looks like a lot of their turrets though are dead, so it's not a lot going for them. Timber? Timber? Oh, it got greedy and it fell over. Well, kind of. It's doing like a little push-up. Bend the knees, straight back. Come on, give me 50. Nah, it's chilling. Okay. And actually, the army of snowtroopers has decided to just ditch this attack over here and go this way now and try and target these rebels over here. Guys, I think this turret is dead. It's not operational, so you don't have to keep shooting that. All right. Well, these rebel infantry troopers over this way are going to have a few snowtroopers coming their way that they're going to have to deal with. And these guys farther out over here are already having to deal with some snowtrooper infantry this way. We got some of these turrets firing out at them, giving them some good old-fashioned spray fire. You gotta love it. We just need the infantry to clean up the enemy infantry right there, and we'd be good. Actually, these infantry soldiers over this way still coming forward from this end. For some reason, these rebels just never shot at them. They've got to be in range, right? I mean, let's check. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. All right, now they're firing. So yes, they are indeed in range. Just a little peculiar as to why they didn't fire until right now. Here we've got the turret firing out. But these things are so cool. I love the sound effects they make too. So nice. And look at this. These snowtroopers went out of the trenches that they captured, and now they're getting caught in the middle of the field. Maybe the rebels actually were kind of smart in waiting to fire at them until they were just like literally in no man's land out here. Actually, kind of a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out. And it seems to have. But this AT-AT is out for vengeance right now, spamming these trench lines with brutal, brutal fire right there. We've also got some bazooka troopers trying to clap back at it, but its shields are still up, which means it's probably not going to go down anytime soon. We're going to need to pour a lot more fire into that bad Larry right there. All right, 2 more AT-ATs still goofing around over this way. Most of these snowtroopers over here are dead. This snowtrooper assault is just now entering into the trench line here and getting going over here. They are coming up over this hillside as well to attack from above, but they are taking some beefy shots from the enemies. No bueno for them. Yeah, look at this. This turret over here just absolutely sniping them. Ooh! This AT-AT is turning its attention over here where there are a lot of bazooka shots coming for it. Oh, it's getting hit by a lot of bazooka shots, man. Come on, just keep pouring that bazooka fire into this thing. Then we could take it down. Or just let it trip in the trench, but that would probably mean all of you guys dying, so maybe we don't let that happen, and maybe we go for the bazooka method. Look at that, so many bazooka shots going into this thing. I could see this one going down for sure, Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can hear those sirens. That means its shields are down now, so this thing is pretty close to death, actually. Look at all the fire they're pounding into this thing. It's on fire now, yes. Oh, there she blows. Bye-bye. Beautifully done, rebels. Beautifully done. All right, these snowtroopers deciding to retreat back over this way, and again trying to capture this rebel little area over this way. We got a trooper with a T-21B, and that's like the RT-97, something along those lines. I can't remember its exact numbers, but it's something like that, firing out right now against some of these snowtroopers, and they're actually doing a nice job of taking those fellas out. We're at about the 20-minute mark, so I need to pause and restart the recording. All right, sorry about that, guys. It's something to do with my audio files where it just like loses the audio if I don't do that, so that's why I had to do that right there. All right, these Imperials just sort of crawling forward over that way. We got a pretty large assault from these Imperial troopers over here, and they're digging in and trying to beat these trenches down, but not being too successful. I think it would be actually kind of interesting to do another battle of Echo Base here, except for make it infantry only, because I feel like the infantry in this has not really had too much of a stake in these things. I mean, they've certainly been contributing and stuff like that, especially the bazooka troopers. The bazooka troopers have been doing an amazing job. However, what I'm trying to say is, like, the infantry battling has been almost second to the vehicle battling. Like, it doesn't matter as much as the vehicle battle that's going on. So I feel like it would be cool to just see this battle with infantry and turrets only, maybe. Or maybe, like, just a few vehicles. Like, really make it very infantry-centric. And just have a few vehicles in there. Either way, we got more turrets over this way firing at some of these infantry troopers right here. These guys are in like a little bit of a gully area, so they're kind of hard to shoot, but that's not stopping these turrets from managing to head snipe a few of these guys into oblivion, so that is definitely pretty good to see, if I do say so myself. Look at this. Oh, massive bazooka shot right there. Takes out a whole slew of them. Absolutely beautiful, baby. Something I have been thinking about doing on the channel for a little while is streaming like twice a week or something like that at the same time every week. Maybe like Mondays and Fridays or something along those lines. I'm not totally sure. Normally I do stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/dailytactics, but recently Twitch announced that it's going to be changing up a lot of its streaming policies and things like that, and I'm like way less keen on actually streaming over on Twitch with them changing these things up, and YouTube is where my core audience is anyway, so I feel like it might be a good idea to actually like start streaming on YouTube. I don't know, let me know in the comment section below if you guys would rather me stream on Twitch or on YouTube. I'm just really not sure as to what to do, and I don't want to keep switching back and forth and things like that like I've done in the past, so I don't know. I guess it's something to consider. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback about that, though. All right, either way, tons more fire going out from the infantry troopers of the Republic over this way. They're trying to hit a few of these snow troopers here, but this battle is definitely dying down a good bit. Why don't we go into fast forward mode for a little bit here and just see what kind of happens. Got an AT-AT moving on up over this way. Once it comes into that sort of range of the bazookas, I think this thing will start taking a lot of heat and start maybe going down. And yeah, it's starting to take a little bit more flack here from the rebel forces that are super close to it, and it might manage to get its shields broken, or it might trip here. Who knows? Oh, it just walked over that bazooka trooper. It straight up trampled him. That's kind of brutal right there. Some more snowtrooper infantry down here, also just kind of lollygagging around. What's going on this side? These trenches are still in the hands of the rebels, which is absolutely insane. Looks like they killed all the snowtrooper infantry over there. A couple of snowtroopers have managed to take a lot of these trenches here and are moving closer to the middle trenches over this way. Is AT-AT still just sort of goofing? Still goofing around here. What? Are you still shooting the downed AT-AT? It is. Okay, that's a little bit peculiar. Bazooka Trooper over here firing into this AT-AT. It's just kind of clean up here. I think this is definitely going to be going to the Rebels. I wasn't entirely sure the Rebels would win this thing at first, given the damage they were taking, but now I'm pretty confident the Rebels are going to win this. Oh, now we got some more fire going into these last remaining snowtrooper infantry soldiers over this way, who are just getting absolutely obliterated right now, which is good to see. Yeah, here we go. Lots of bazookas striking against this thing. Yeah, and she is down, baby. Let's go. Okay, another one of those down. There's just a little bit of snowtrooper action coming in here. No one on this far right side, I think, anymore. Oh, no, there's a couple snowtroopers there, but just not a whole awful lot. Yeah, it's really just like a couple snowtroopers in these trenches and stuff like that. And the turrets are, for the most part, taking care of these last remaining snowtroopers in the distance. I mean, this battle is all but over here for the snowtroopers. They are definitely losing this one. Every attack they do, they might get 1 or 2 rebel kills, but the rebels are just able to beat them back with their turret action and things like that when the going gets tough here. What's these explosions here? Oh, it's that one turret still firing at that AT-AT. I don't know what its problem is, what its beef is with that AT-AT, but it's got some. Alright, either way, there's barely any snowtroopers left alive. Why don't we go ahead and Kapuya charge them on forward and force them into some action here. There is maybe, I don't know, I'd say like 30 or so snowtroopers left alive in various positions on this battlefield. So let's go ahead and get them forward here, and they can just sort of die in their last effort. Charge here. There you go. They're moving forward a little bit, and they're starting to get some fire out, but the incoming fire is beginning to wipe them out too. And yeah, those guys are just about donezo, baby. There's one more AT-AT over here too. I think these guys died over here as well. Yep, one more AT-AT coming forward here. I suppose we can watch this thing get absolutely obliterated as well on this battlefield, because that seems to be the trend going for the snowtroopers towards the second half of this battle. I mean, oh, there's one more AT-AT way over here too. The AT-ATs just have so much armor, but they honestly haven't been super duper helpful during this battle. Oh, and that one's gonna topple. There's another AT-AT down, and this one is just kind of chilling here. Not really doing anything. Do you want to come forward and like try to fight? Oh, whoops! Hit the mini map. Oh, what is happening? Oh, there we go. All right, try and fight, I guess. I don't know. It might be stuck actually. I think it got itself stuck in the trenches. Oh wait, oh, it's moving a little bit. Oh, she's a moving. No, maybe not. Oh, no, maybe not. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and call this video here? The snowtroopers definitely lost this thing, and the rebels did manage to win. Yellow are dead rebel soldiers, red are dead Imperial soldiers. Remember, like these bodies over here have all been deleted from either explosions or vehicles walking over them, so you don't see them there. But still tons of losses for both sides, but Echo Base remains in rebel hands, which was pretty cool. I'm very glad they managed to do this. It was pretty awesome. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see this in the future. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.